Hello everyone, it's Butchcaster Game again, and today we'll talk about character backgrounds. So, the first is Wilson, and as we know, he is a scientist, and the rumor has it that he is brother of Willow because they are together everywhere. They are on trailers and on the pictures and in different paints. They're together, and so it is thought that they are brother and sister. In our version, who Wilson is inventor of Wix 78. It's a robot, so it is thought that it is one of his inventions, but it's not 100% information. And the next is Weber. It is thought that Weber is the son of Wilson because when he wants to shave, he says like, my father used the same thing, and when he looks at the science machine, he describes it like, my father worked on this. So, the next is Willow. Nothing is known about her, except she's a sister of Wilson. Just, she has a teddy bear. She keeps it from her childhood, and one day she burned a school or something like this, and because of this, she's in this world. Okay, next is Wolfgang. As we know, he worked in the circus, and Maxwell known him in real life. So everyone is known by Maxwell. So Maxwell is known of the world, and every character in this game is known by the Maxwell in the real world. So he was a circus man, and he worked he worked with Wes, the mime. So the mime here, in the same circus, and. One day Maxwell visited them, and they become friends. Then Wes decided to invite them to his home, which was in Paris. So Wes is from Paris, and there they met Varley. So Varley is a character from Shipwreck, and so on. Maxwell found who Varley was, who Wes was, and who Wolfgang is. So the next is Wendy. The rumor has it that she's a niece of Maxwell, and so because of this, she's a bit old. Yeah, and why I just felt that she's a relative of Maxwell, because there's like a poster with a letter from Maxwell's brother, who writes that he lives with his two daughters. So Wendy has a sister who died, Abigail, Wendy and Abigail. Okay, next is Wix 78. It is a robot, and it is just invented by Wilson. So next is Wicca Bottom. She's a librarian, and she's worked in the library where Maxwell took his book called Umber Book. So, and because of this, she was trapped. And because of this book, she was trapped, and all other survivors were trapped. But Wicca Bottom, maybe she knows something about Maxwell history or something which is interesting for us. Okay, but it's secret. Woody. So, Woody is a log cutter. So, and he killed his wife with an axe, and so the soul of the night embodied the axe, and so the axe can talk with him. I think Woody is... I think something inside him says that, no, I've done this wrong, I don't want this. But he's not one. He thinks he's in himself. He has his own world. So, Wes, there's nothing to know about him except he's a mime and worked with Wolfgang. Maxwell is like a cherry on our cake. So, Maxwell is known of the world of the Don't Starve, and now he's just a survivor. Okay, he knew all the characters of this game in real life, and Charlie is the queen of this Don't Starve Together world. So she was his assistant, and they worked together. And one day, he read the spell, and Shadow Arms took him to this world, and he became a king. But Charlie was taken by these arms, and nobody has seen her. Except, okay. The next is Wickford. So she's an actress, and she was like an actress of the Viking. She lived in her role, and now she's she thinks that she's Viking and eats just meat. Her real skin is like this. Okay, and it just thought that she knows who Wes is. So maybe they walked in the same thing, or they saw together, or they knew together, or they were friends, but nothing is known. It's just my thoughts, or not just mine. So there's some thoughts are facts, or some is not factor and not fixed. Okay, Weber is a spider, but he's not a spider. He's like a boy inside the body of the spider. So the spider ate him when he was small, and now he lives inside this body and wants to go away. And I just thought that he came to this world. He had a deal with Maxwell, so Maxwell will make him again a boy, and he will survive in his world. But Maxwell lied, and now he lives here. And so another fact is that Mark Tusk is grandfather of Weber, because when he looks at the head of the Mark Tusk, he says my granddad had the same. Or another version that his granddad is not released character, because this not released character has this same head at the beginning of the game, and he's like a old man. Maybe, who knows? And so the next is Winona. Everything is known about her. She's a sister of Charlie, and Charlie just put her here because maybe she didn't like her sister, or maybe sister was more friendly, or she just don't know. But it's 100% that she is Charlie's sister. And now I'm leaving you with your thoughts, and think about it. Maybe write something in comments, and put a finger up, subscribe. And this was Bushcaster Game. Hello, what up?